The chocolate pastry.
Don't choke on that chocolate pastry.
No, let her.
So I've recorded this video about 2 or 3 times, and I'm watching it, and I'm like, I am bored as shit. This is not entertaining to me. I'm just So I'm gonna try my best. I'm working on it. So I'm 5 days on testosterone. I had to go to an endocrinologist. My therapist sent a letter to my endocrinologist saying that I experience gender dysphoria. Gender dysphoria is whenever you have anxiety or depression based around the gender that you were assigned at birth. It can affect your life and affect your job, your school, any motivational stuff going on in your life. It can greatly impact it. It can actually impact your will to live. Thankfully, I'm doing good. I've had access to the money to be able to do these things and the resources, so I'm taking care of myself right now. So I went to the endocrinologist. They asked me the same questions that my therapist asked me. They told me the side effects of testosterone, the health effects, the permanent effects, and the temporary effects that would stop if I were to stop taking testosterone. And I had to initial off of each individual one. They asked me my family medical history. They asked me my medical history, and then they said, okay, well, we're going to write you a prescription, but you need to go to labs to get your blood drawn first before you take it. I'm like, really, man? I thought I was going to get this today. I thought I was going to be on hormones today. It was going to be great. I mean, I get the prescription, but I can't use it. So I go back to my hometown, and I go to the pharmacist. I give them my prescription. They say, okay, it'll be ready in about 20 minutes or so. All right. 10 minutes later, they page me over the intercom with my birth given name, and I'm like cringing at it. So I go over there. They tell me that my insurance company denied it because it was red flagged because I'm a female asking for male hormones. And I got so mad. I didn't understand. I had to have Allison explain it to me that, doctors miswrite prescriptions all the time, and these red flags are just to protect people from taking the wrong thing, the wrong dosage, etc. So my insurance company had to get a hold of my endocrinologist, and then my endocrinologist had to get back to my insurance company. Basically, I didn't get the hormones that day. They said that if I didn't get it with insurance, that it would cost $140 just for the testosterone. That's not including the needles and things, and the alcohol pad, alcohol wipes and stuff. So then I called the next day. I called the endocrinologist. They said that the insurance company... About that, I just got a phone call on my phone while I was recording. So, yeah, I called my endocrinologist. They said that they had gotten the information, then they sent it back to my insurance company. I'm like, okay, well, it's gotten that far. So then I hang up. They told me that it would take up to 48 hours or so. But then not too long after that same day, I got a call back from my insurance company, an automated message saying that they'll cover it. So I'm like, oh, cool, okay. So then I go over there that day on my lunch, and they said, okay, well, we'll have your medicine, your testosterone ready in 20-30 minutes. I'm like, okay, I'll come back when my lunch is over. So I did, but they only had the needle that you use to get the testosterone out of the vial. They didn't have the syringes to inject it into myself. They said they would get it tomorrow, and I'm like, okay. So the next day that rolls around, I wake up, I get ready early, I go to urgent care to try to get my blood work drawn. They can't do outside lab requests, so then I went to the hospital, and they did it and sent it off to my endocrinologist. So then I went back to the pharmacy, got my syringes. Then I was able to come home, and as soon as I got home, I told Allison, I'm like, come on, let's go. I've been waiting for this forever. Gimme. And so, and I was a person that was so afraid of needles. I had panic attacks. I almost passed out. It's just awful. But because of this, like, I'm being brave about the needles and trying my best to chill out. I had Allison with me whenever I had my blood work drawn, because one time, whenever I did labs before, it took them 10 times. They poked me 10 times in my hands, my arms, my feet. They couldn't get anything out of me. But this time, this chick got like 2 pricks and she got me. And Allison was just there for me. She was incredible, but she was feeling god-awful. I love her so much. She was there for me and through every step of it. She gave me my first shot. But anyhow, so that's how the past few days have gone. Well, before I started my hormones. 5 days? That was 5 days ago. But I had to work and things, so I was a little bit delayed with making this video. And I wasn't comfortable and I was self-conscious, and it was just... but I hope you guys somewhat enjoyed this video. I set a stream schedule on twitch.tv/the letter O, merciful O, and I will put now on any videos that I post on YouTube, all my links for Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Twitch, all those will be in the description. My Snapchat, possibly, I think I might add my Snapchat in there. So, yeah, feel free to check those out. Or you guys should just shoot me a message on Facebook. I know most of you guys are my friends on Facebook. So, but I hope you guys have a good evening, and I will chat with you later. Bye!